I did want to ask you boys a little bit about Arsenal as well. Talk of their midfield. They want to bring in a central midfielder, and it's sort of between Moreno and Zubimendi are the two names that are coming up. What do you think they should do? Because it's gone a little bit quiet around Arsenal. Yeah, the Calafiori deal, we know it's stalled because Basel and Bologna are negotiating the sell-on clause. It's not really anything to do with Arsenal. It's more to do with their counterparts. But how do you boys see it when it comes to the midfield of Arsenal? Zubimendi, Moreno, what should they do? Merino, sorry, what should they do?
Listen, I told Mo before because here's the thing. People always sit up here and say, oh my God, the only reason you rated this player is because of the Euros. Well, Dani Olmo had the most GA and I still wouldn't take him at Liverpool. So I never changed my opinion based on the Euros. Mo knows this. I think Merino is a tank. That guy is a tank, and Arsenal should definitely sign Merino over Zubimendi. Listen, I'm telling you right now, 2 tanks right in front of that back 4 with 4 center backs. No one is scoring, bro. No one is scoring. Listen, Merino is unbelievable. I don't like the signing of Zubimendi for Arsenal. I think Merino's like closer to world class if you would like. Zubimendi did a fantastic job in that 45 minutes in the second half against England, so I respect it. But at the end of the day, I really believe Arsenal need world-class players. They need world-class players or players that are in their prime. Arsenal right now need to establish this like project with a trophy. They need to, have their shining moment. And you're not going to get your shining moment by signing the likes of Zubimendi, with all due respect. I don't think Zubimendi pushes the envelope. I wouldn't take him at Liverpool personally. To be honest with you, like Zubimendi, I definitely take Mikel Merino because I think he's a beast, but I wouldn't take Zubimendi. And my thing on Arsenal has not changed, and I always say this: look, things at City are not all sunshine and rainbows as people think. Shit is not good at City right now. People need to understand this. It's not amazing. There are talks of people leaving. Shit's not all unbelievable over there, and people might go, people might leave, and it's not necessarily the best situation. So I look at Arsenal, and I think they can win the league next season. And my early prediction is that they will. The only thing for me is they need those 2-3 players that will actually elevate them, with all due respect. In the words of Mo from last season, when you signed Declan Rice, all you did was replace Thomas Partey when he is injured. That is all. Like, you didn't do anything special because it was Jorginho was there anyway last season, so you didn't change anything. So for me, I think they need someone a bit more established, and I think Merino is a tank. If they sign Merino, I think that's a fantastic signing, 100%. Zubimendi,
I don't like this. I don't like what Arsenal are doing. I know that people call it negotiating. Now, freaking Bologna are threatening to call off the signing, bro. What? Just Man United went and got Xerxes over the line. Right? We make fun of Liverpool for stalling the deal. Just freaking get the deal done. To be honest, I want Arsenal to win the league next season.
But don't overpay though.
Don't overpay. Don't overpay for him.
And what did Real Madrid value their players at?
Real Madrid value the player more than what Arsenal wants to pay. They just don't want Calafiori. Arsenal need to get these deals done. There's too much talk about, we're getting this player, we're getting that player. Barcelona are in for him. So Man United, by the way, this guy Xerxes, Man United, I'm taking this as a benchmark. Why? Because everyone is saying Mikel Moreno played in the Euros. Arsenal couldn't negotiate. Well, Man United negotiated with Xerxes in the Euro. The Euro, Netherlands are done. The next day, Xerxes is in Manchester doing his freaking medical or something. And then he went on the holidays. You can convince Mikel Moreno to join your club. You have Arteta, Spanish manager, just go on, and it's only 20 million euros. And I don't like this. Like, I don't know the financials of Arsenal, but I don't like this new thing that Arteta said, is like, we have to tread carefully. We have to act smart because of the financial and the PR. Bro, you have to win the league. There is no other chances for you. Khalas, it's done. You have been here for a while. Man City aren't stable. Pep Guardiola are delaying his decision next season. It's your time now. Liverpool have a new manager. Man United are rebuilding. Chelsea have an unknown guy. This is it. This is your time now to shine and win the Premier League after 20 or 21 years. Go and do the signings you want. Don't just... I don't like this, to be honest. I'm looking at it, and I don't like it. I don't like this dwelling over deals and stuff like this. There's 1 month left. until the season starts. You cannot go into the season waiting for another deal or that. Just do the signings. Get the signings over the line. I'm talking like an Arsenal fan. If this is my club, just do it, bro. Just get the Mikel Moreno. I don't know if you're interested in Eze.
So
It's 20 million euros.
let me ask you a question about the Calafiori deal. So what do you think they should do? Because it's not their element. It's the sell-on clause between Basel and Bologna that the issue is. Do you think Arsenal should just offer them more money so that they're all happy?
My understanding is not that. My understanding is Arsenal are still negotiating how to pay, how much is to pay, because Bologna want Arsenal to pay the valuation.
No, the problem is the sell-on clause, Mo, because Bologna want 50% sell-on.
You're not letting me finish. You're not letting me finish. The problem from reading, right, the Gazzetta, what they said is that Arsenal don't want to pay the whole valuation as a lump sum. Arsenal want to pay some money, and Basel wants the whole half the money, the 50%. So Arsenal don't want to pay the money, the valuation that is there. That is my understanding.
Why do you
don't want them to pay over?
Like you speak Italian. You don't.
Habibi, they don't. Yeah, go and do Google Translate.
You don't speak Spanish.
They don't, guys. It's a 50% sell-on clause that goes in for Basel. That's why Bologna wants the money now. They want the money now. And Arsenal don't want to pay the money now.
The problem from me reading Gazzetta dello Sport as a Spaniard, because Spanish and Italian is very similar. Yo habla español poquito, by the way, Terry. You get me? Let's not go there. When it comes to the thing, I think the problem is the sell-on clause. I think Bologna wants...
It is the problem. It is the problem.
The 50% sell-on clause is the issue, because here's the thing from Arsenal's logic. Let's say Calafiori works out and he's worth 100 million 3 years from now. If the other team gets 50%, then Arsenal are only making 9 million on their investment. So that's as dumb as it gets. So I think Arsenal are being smart right now. You ain't just gonna get bullied by an Italian club. And the one thing that frustrates me, and I always get pissed off at little Italian clubs always doing this, whenever it's a Premier League club coming in for one of their players, they always do the most and they always overdo it. But whenever it's Juventus, they always open their legs and give them discount offers and all that shit. It's the same thing that happened in the year of the Euros. What's the name of the guy? Not Tonali. What's the name of the guy? The name of the guy that Arsenal wanted, that went to Juve. What's his name again? The DM guys. Mo, you're supposed to know this.
From which club?
Italy. He went to Juve.
There's no club called Italy.
Thank you, Ali. Locatelli.
Locatelli.
Same shit. Like, you know, Arsenal coming for him, they give them this crazy price tag, and then Juve come in and like, oh, we're going to give you half the price. That's just what pisses me off. At the end of the day, listen, 41 million is a fantastic price. 50% sell-on clause is too much, and I think Arsenal are just moving smart right now, as they should.
Yeah, I don't think that Arsenal should... Look, if Arsenal end up losing out on the player, then we'll have that conversation. But they shouldn't be paying Bologna's obligation for them. Because again, you start setting the precedent of doing that, then another club will do it, and another club will do it. And when does it end? You know, you end up spending £5 to £10 million more on all your signings. You will eventually, whether it's this window, the next, or the one after, you run out of money. So Arsenal have got to do the sensible thing. On the Moreno Zubimendi thing, like, both look like really good potential signings for them. I think Arsenal need to get rid of some players first. I think that's what their biggest issue here is at the moment. I think that they just haven't had the right bids in yet for the Nketiahs and the Smith Rose of this world. But it does feel like some exits for them and other clubs are starting to get a little bit closer. Some super chats here. This one says, I can't wait for Trent to Madrid. The Sam meltdown will be insane. The bias that Sam has for Trent has been so annoying. Big up everyone. God bless.
First of all, he ain't going to Madrid. Second of all, I love when people say it's bias. Your favorite right backs, Dani Alves and the likes of Roberto Carlos and Cafu and all the greats, were not known for their defending.
This is Terry. Will you do an Enzo stream? I've got Enzo content. I recorded it earlier on today. That will be out later today. It was meant to come out this morning, but the Euro news broke, so that will be out later. And yes, we hear that Chelsea have started internal disciplinary action upon that. Better than going to Madrid. Then he says, better than going by Madrid. Said he cost this much. I don't know what that means.
He's saying transfer market is better than going by Madrid valuation.
Oh, right. Yeah. Breaking news, Lenny Yoro to Man United. Here we go. Deal is in place after first part of the medical complete. Yeah. We're back, Terry. Treble incoming. That's from Safe, my stalker.
Treble incoming.
We can't take him seriously, though. Lord have mercy. You lot go on like we've been rubbish for decades. Chelsea are not finished, Mo. Which is what exactly you were insinuating. He was definitely insinuating that. That's why we shut him down. We shut him down. Just catching up on the video. Big up, guys. Yoro may or may not be a success, and as fans, we may not have enough data. But if Madrid wanted him, does that not suggest he's a good prospect, data or not, high valuation or not? Of course, it means he's a good
no one said he's a bad player. Yeah,
everybody knows he's a very good player. They're just angry that Man United have got him.
Here we go. Here we go.
True. It's true.
Oh, Man United, everyone hates us. Have a day off, Terry. You fucking ate. No one hates you. Relax.
We are and we were more successful than you last year, so shush.
No, you were not. We both have the same amount of trophies.
We got a bigger trophy.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Domestic trophy.
Yes,
domestic
it does.
Trophy.
No, it does matter. It does matter because the year before you slid off the Carabao Cup when Man United won it, Hussam.
Yeah, but that's why I thanked Man United, because the same kids in Rio de Janeiro now know what the Carabao Cup is. So thank
you. Nonsense. Man United is not back, but Manchester is still red. This is true. Wait, both Hussam and Mo said, why are United fans cheering? He's going to Real Madrid regardless. Then we agree when we first agreed the fee, and would rather go there on a free. Yes, they did both say that.
Said,
and now they're crying. Both.
Thank you.
I'm just happy that United are now operating in a competent way. That's the most important thing as far as I'm concerned. I agree 100%. This here says, Terry, do you believe the kid is better than Kwanzaa? He is 18 and you're hyping him because Madrid want it. So this is this thing. I've seen Kwanzaa play more football, but I have seen Euro play. What I've read about him, what I've researched, what I've seen suggests there's a very, very, very high ceiling. And I've never stated anything more outside of that, my friend. I absolutely do. I think there's a really good player in there. I really do. Yoro, remember Real Madrid rejected him according to Hassan. You mean Hussam? I think you mean Hussam.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Reject him. By not paying enough money.
Like that. Yeah, I get you. I'll get you. I'll make sure I'll be using that one the next time you try and say that you got a player of another club. No, you're setting the precedence, boys. We know how much you hate
really
United.
Doing this whole everyone hates Man United stuff, and it's just
I'm not doing that. I'm doing the whole Hussam and Moa being hypocrites today.
You know who I hate?
I
hate Man City right now. I need Man City liquidation in September, and then we celebrate. And then I'll go back to hating your club again.
Listen, everyone who's tuned in, I want to say a big thank you to each and every single one of you, boys.